P into 1 plus I1 into 1 plus I2 into 1 plus I3. If you multiply, you will get the present population. What is the formula for simple interest? Simple interest is equal to PRT over 100. For compound interest, what is the formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power of n. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of basic mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty department of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Now in my previous session we have discussed regarding the problems on simple interest and compound interest. Today in this session I will take few more problems on compound interest. That is one of the application of a compound interest. So finding the rate of depreciation, the depreciation value, as well as the population, the expected population for a particular year in a particular city we are going to use. So these are the applications of a compound interest. Let me straight away come to the problem. So problems related to simple interest and compound interest. Now let us come to the first problem, 5-marker question. The population of a town was 2,50,000. What is the population? The population of a town was 2,50,000 3 years ago. 3 years ago. If the population increased by 4%, 3.5% and 6% respectively in the last 3 years, find its present population, the present population. So, the population of the town was given. What is the population? Population is equal to 2,50,000 3 years ago. 3 years ago. If the population increased by 4%, now let us consider this as I1 as 4%. That's equal to 4 divided by 100 is equal to 0.04. Again 3.5. I2 is equal to 3.5% means 3.5 divided by 100. This is 0.035. And similarly 6%. That is I3 is equal to 6% means 6 divided by 100. This is 0.06. So I1, I2 and I3. For the last 3 years, find its population. So this is the increase in the population for the last 3 years. Find the present population after these 3 years. That's it. This is the given concept. Now, what is the formula for present population? Therefore, the present population is calculated using the formula this P into 1 plus I1 into 1 plus I2 into 1 plus I3. That's all. So, P into 1 plus I1 into 1 plus I2 into 1 plus I3. If you multiply, you will get the present population. That's it. Very simple. Now, let us substitute here. So, this implies, what is P here? 2,50,000 into 1 plus, what is I1? 0.01, 0.04 into 1 plus, what is I2? I2 is equal to 0.035 into 1 plus I3 is equal to 0.06. Now let us simplify this. So this is equal to 2,50,000 into 1.04 into 1.035 into 1.06. So this is 2,50,000 into, if you multiply, what is this? 1.04 into 1.035 into 1.06. If you multiply this, you are going to get it as 1.1409. So 1.04 into 1.035 into 1.06 is equal to 1.1409. Now let us multiply this. If you multiply 2,50,000 into 1.1409, the answer you are going to get it as 2,85,000. This is 2,85,246. So the population after 3 years is 2,85,246 at the rate of 4%, 3.5% and 6% for the population of 2,50,000. thousand. So the required answer is 2,85,246. So this is one of the application of a compound interest. Hope you followed. Now let us move on to the next problem. Now same type, let us come to the depreciation problem. A machine depreciates at 10%. So the rate of depreciation is 10% of its value at the beginning of the year, and the cost scrap value realized at the time of sale being 23,240 and 9,000. That is the sale being to 23,240 and 9,000 respectively. For how many years the machine was put into use? So a machine depreciates at 10% of its value at the beginning of a year. The cost and scrap, the cost is 23,240 and the scrap is 9,000. Value realized at the time of sale being 23,240 and 9,000 is the cost and the scrap. For how many years the machine was put into use? So we have to find the number of years for which the machine is used. Now what is given here? Just write down the rate of depreciation. Depreciation is given. So depreciation is equal to 10%. That is 10 divided by 100 is nothing but 0.1 is the rate of depreciation. Now write down the initial price and the final price. So therefore the initial cost is equal to 23,240 rupees, and the final cost here, final cost is equal to rupees 9,000, and the rate of depreciation is 0.1. Since it is the depreciation, what is the formula we are going to use? The formula is equal to P into 1 minus I to the power of N. That's it. Now using this formula, now we can write, that is P. What is P? P is nothing but 23,240 into 1 minus I. What is I here? I is equal to 0.01. 0.1 is equal to 9,000. That is to the power of X. Let us call it as N or X. Now here this is 2324 into 1 minus 0.1 is nothing but 0.9 to the power of X or N is equal to 9,000. Very simple. This 0.9 to the power of X is equal to 9,000 divided by 23240. So let us divide this. If you divide 9,000 divided by 23,240, you are going to get it as 0.38. So 0.9 to the power of X is equal to 0.38 means multiply the, if you multiply 0.9 9 times, 0.9 into 0.9 into 0.9, how many times? If you multiply 9 times, this is nearly equal to 0.38. So therefore we can write this 0.9 to the power of 9 is equal to 0.38. Therefore the value of X is equal to 9 years, or we can say N is equal to 9 years. So in 9 years the machine was put to use. So for 9 years, the machine was put in use. This is the required answer. Hope you followed. So a very simple problem. Just 0.9 to the power of X is equal to 9,000 divided by 23,240. If you divide 9,000 by 23,240, you are going to get it as 0.38. So if you multiply 0.99 times, 0.9 into 0.9 into 0.99 times, you are going to get as 0.38. Therefore the value of N or X is equal to 9 is the required answer. So this machine is put into use for 9 years. Hope you followed. That's all regarding this problem. So this is our required answer. Now let's move on to the next problem. This is very important type of problem. Find the difference between the simple interest. Now to find out the difference between the simple interest and compound interest, you may expect this type of question for 3 or 5 marks. Find the difference between the simple interest. So simple interest and the compound interest on 18,000 invested for 4 years at the rate of 8% per annum, where the compound interest is compounded annually. Compound interest is compounded annually. So to find the difference between the simple interest and compound interest, first find out the simple interest and compound interest separately. Now first find out the simple interest for the given value. Now what is the principal given? P is equal to 18,000. P is equal to 18,000. And the simple interest and the compound interest for the at the time period n is equal to 4 years, and the rate of interest R is equal to 8%. Now, so first find out the simple interest. Simple interest is equal to PRT over 100. What is this equal to? What is the principal? 18,000 into rate of interest is 8% into time period is 4 divided by 100. So this 2 zeros gets cancelled. This is equal to 180 into 32. This is equal to 5,760. So therefore the simple interest is equal to rupees 5,760. First find out the simple interest. What is the problem given? Principal is 18,000, rate of interest is 8% and time period is 4 years, PRT over 100. This is time period T. So PRT, so 18,000 into 8 into 4 divided by 100. These 2 zeros gets cancelled. 180 into 32, that is 5,760. Similarly, find out the compound interest. For compound interest, just to find out the compound interest. So what is the formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power of n. What is the amount here? So we don't know, the amount is to be determined. Principal is 18,000 into 1 plus, what is I? I is nothing but 8 divided by 100, that is 0.08. 0.08 to the power of n is equal to 4. Simplify this. What is this equal to? 18,000 into 1.08 whole to the power of 4. So if you multiply 1.08 4 times and multiply with 18,000, what is the answer we are going to get is 24,488.8. This is the amount. Now what is the compound interest then? Now therefore the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. What is the amount? 24,488.8 minus principal is 18,000. So the difference. So 24,000 minus 18,000 is 6,000. 6,488.8. This is the compound interest. 6,488.8. Now what is to find the difference between? Now therefore the difference between simple interest and compound interest is to be determined. So that's equal to compound interest minus simple interest. What is compound interest? 6,488.8 minus, what is the simple interest? 5,760. 5,760. So this is the difference. That's it. So this is equal to 728.8. So therefore the difference is equal to rupees 728.8 is the difference between simple interest and the compound interest. This is very important type of problem we followed. Now move on to the next problem. The difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on a certain sum of money invested for 3 years at 6% per annum is 110.16. Find the sum. So here the difference between the simple interest and compound interest is given. In the previous problem, we have determined the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest. Whereas here, the difference between the simple interest and compound interest is given, and also the rate of interest and the time period is given. What is required to find is the sum. That's it. Now, what is given here? Given n is equal to, the time period is 3 years. 3 years. Then the difference between the simple interest and compound is 110.16. and the rate of interest R is equal to 6%. Now let us consider the sum as x. Let the sum is equal to x. Sum is equal to x. Now what is the formula for simple interest? Simple interest is equal to PRT over 100. So that is principal x into rate of interest is 6 into time period is 3 divided by 100. This is nothing but 6 3s are 18x divided by 100. 18x divided by 100. Okay. So If you divide 18 by 100 is nothing but 0.18x. So simple interest is equal to 0.18x is the simple interest. Now let us find out the compound interest. Now for compound interest, what is the formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power of n. Now since what is here? P, the amount x, 1 plus I is nothing but what is the rate of interest? 6%. 6 divided by 100 is 0.06. 0.06 to the power of n. What is n? N is equal to 3 years. So this is x into 1.06 whole cube. So if you multiply 1.06 3 times, we are going to get it as 1.191016x. This is the amount. Okay. So here amount is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power of n. P is x into 1 plus 0.06 whole cube. That is 1.06 whole cube is nothing but if you multiply 3 times, we are going to get it as 1.191016 into x is the amount. Now what is the compound interest? Now therefore the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. What is the amount? 1.191016x minus what is the principal we have taken? X. So the difference is equal to 0.191016x. But it is given. What is given? Given compound interest minus simple interest is equal to 110.16. This is the given. Now substitute. It is given that given compound interest minus simple interest is equal to 110.16. What is compound interest? This is the compound interest. 0.191016x minus what is the simple interest? Simple interest is this is the simple interest 0.18x is equal to 110.16. Subtract this 191016 minus 0.18 is equal to 0.011016x is equal to 110.16. If you subtract, or how much you are going to get? 0.011016. Now therefore the value of x is equal to 110.16 divided by 0.011016. What is this equal to? Simplify. So if you divide this, exactly this is equal to 10,000. That's it. So therefore the sum is x is equal to rupees 10,000. That's it. The sum is equal to rupees 10,000 in this case. That means here. So if the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest is 110.16 means then the amount x is equal to 10,000. That's it. Hope you followed. Now move on to the next problem. Now a father wishes to divide 50,000 amongst his two daughters who are respectively 12 and 15 years age, 15 years old, in such a way that the sum invested at 5% per annum compound interest will give the same amount to both of them when they attain the age of 18 years. Then how is the sum divided? So a father has to divide rupees 50,000 among two daughters. Among his two daughters, they are aged about 12 and 15. So the elder daughter is 15 years and younger is 12 years. In such a way that the sum invested at 5% per annum compound interest will give the same amount to both the daughters at the age of 18 years. Then how he is going to divide the sum? Solution. Let the share of elder daughter is equal to x. Let us consider the share of the first daughter is elder daughter is x. Then the share of the younger daughter will be 50,000 minus x. Then the share of young daughter is equal to 50,000 minus x. So if the share of first one is x and the share of second one is 50,000 minus x, that's it. Now for the first one, for the elder daughter, a is equal to a1. What is the principal? Principal is x. And what is the interest? I is equal to what is the rate of interest? So the rate of interest is 5%. 5%, that is nothing but 5 divided by 100 is 0.05, right? And the time period, so the difference will be 3 years. N is equal to 3 years. 3 years. Right. Now first find out A1 for the elder daughter. Now therefore A1 is equal to x into 1 plus I to the power of n. What is here? X into 1 plus, what is I? 0.05 to the power of 3. That is x into 1.05 whole cube. Simplify this. This is A1 for the younger daughter. Now similarly for the second younger daughter, A is equal to A2. A is equal to A2. Then principal is equal to 50,000 minus X. And I is equal to same 0.05, whereas N is equal to 6 years. N is equal to 6 because the difference between 12 and 18 is 6 years. First one is 18 minus 15 is 3. 18 minus 12 is equal to 6. That's it. Now substitute here. What we are going to get? This is I. So then therefore A2 is equal to X. X is 50,000 minus X into 1 plus I. I is 0.05 to the power of 6. So this is 50,000 minus X into 1.05 to the power of 6. That's it. Now given, what is given? Given that they will get the same share. A1 is equal to A2. Given that A1 is equal to A2. What is A1? X into 1.05 whole cube is equal to, what is A2? 50,000 minus X into 1.05 whole power 6. Now just divide by 1 point this. So therefore X is equal to 50,000 minus X into, if you divide by this, this is equal to 0.05 whole cube. That's all. Now multiply this. If you multiply 1.05 3 times, so you will get 1.157625. So if you multiply 1.05 times 3 times, you will get 1.157625. Now multiply this. This is X is equal to, so 50,000 into 1.157625 minus 1.157625x. Subtract this. So what you are going to get? Just transfer this to the left hand side. This becomes plus. So transfer this. This becomes x plus 1.157625x is equal to this 50,000 into this 57881. 57881 point. So just add and simplify. Therefore the value of x, we are going to get it as, so if you add this, 1 plus 1.2.15726. Therefore x is equal to 57881.25 divided by 2.1572625. This is equal to the value of x, we are going to get it as 26826. 26826 approximately. That's it. So therefore I'll write here, therefore the share of elder daughter, therefore x is equal to 26826 share of elder daughter. This is elder daughter, and therefore the share of the younger is, therefore share of younger daughter will be 50,000 minus this 26,826. What is this equal to? That's equal to 23,174. 23,174 approximately. So this is the share of elder daughter and this is the share of a younger daughter. That is 26,826. Another one is 23,174. That's it. Hope you followed. So this is how we are going to solve the problems in the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest. Hope you followed. So that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with a different concept in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.